Hey, Houston. This is Sean Lacey, aka Ms. Officer. I'm going to give you all a little time to come in because I want you all to share this with as many people as you can. Give you all a little time to come in. Again, I would like you all to please share, tag, whatever it is that we do on these social media platforms, because I really need some of this information to get out to our city and outside our city as well. Harris County, for sure. And if you don't catch it live, please, because it'll be saved on the platforms. So please, whatever you do, share this with someone that you know who resides in Harris County. I can't just say Houston because this is all of Harris County, and there are a lot of cities, incorporated and unincorporated, that make up Harris County. And I am about to talk about our situation in Harris County with crime, with our jail system, and just some knowledge that I would like you all to have. Okay, I guess. Okay, I appreciate that. You're welcome. Whoever's saying thanks, because I can't see who it is, but I appreciate that. So if you could share this live with someone, I would truly appreciate that as well. This is just something that's heavy on my spirit this morning, you all. Actually, this afternoon almost, because I see this trend and this issue in our city, our county. Okay, let me just go on and get started because I don't want to hold you all too long. First and foremost, let me say this: Harris County is the first largest county jail system in the entire state of Texas. And secondly, it is the third largest in the entire United States. That's what we have right here in our city and our county again. Okay. As of yesterday, now this, if you go to this site, it's going to say as of today, these are the statistics, these are the stats, but this is actually as of yesterday, April the 12th, 2023. Our jail population, that's right here within our county, was 9,680 inmates, offenders. Outside are those who are outsourced to other counties or to other locations or to any other entity that has set up to house Harris County inmates. That's 1,069 inmates. So as you all can see, right now, as of yesterday, we have a total of over 10,000 inmates in the Harris County jail system. Okay, let's go on down a little bit. Excuse me. The average inmate in the Harris County jail system, and I'm going to say it's 78% because that's what the statistics show. Over 78% have bond amounts over $10,000. Okay, excuse me. I'm sorry. Yeah, greater than $10,000. 78% greater than $10,000. So that's mainly felonies. Okay. Then 21% is less than $10,000. So that's basically misdemeanors. So that's giving you understanding that 10,000 inmates inside of the jail. Now, this is not counting individuals who may be on probations, deferreds, and things of that nature. So we're going to go on. We're going to go down a little bit. 91% are male, 9% are female. The greatest percentage, the age is from 26 to 35 years old. Okay. Next, 36 to 45 years old. Next, 19 to 25 years old. And then it just go on from there. Now, race, ethnicity. I want you all to look at this closely. Now, remember, I said that 91% in Harris County jails right now are outsourced are males, 9% females. Right here, if you look at the statistics, 50% of the inmates in the Harris County jail right now, as of yesterday, are Black males. 28% Hispanic males / females, mainly males, because that's where the greatest percentage is. And then 21% is others, white, non-Hispanic. You all are going to understand why I'm giving you all these statistics just in a few minutes. Let's go to this one. Mental health indicator. 79% yes are dealing with some type of mental health situation. 21% are not. Currently on psychotropic medication, 32%. 66% are not. Okay, and then go on to give foster care statistics. And if you all get a chance, go look at this page yourselves. All you have to do is search Harris County jail population and it'll come up. Okay, the reason that I wanted to show you all this is because a lot of people, well, most people are concerned with the crime that's going on in our city. And yeah, it's a big concern. It's a big concern. But I'm going to tell you all something from a former police officer's perspective. Everyone who's in jail is not guilty. It's situations, a lot of them are dealing with mental health. A lot of them are dealing with medications. A lot of them are dealing with dependency problems that have a lot of inmates, offenders in jail right now. That being said, we're living in an atmosphere that's very volatile because of, first and foremost, us just coming out of the COVID lockdown. Secondly, people's incomes, their finances. Thirdly, people just simply tired. I ask you all, as you go about your day, please be kind. Please be gentle with people. If you have an opportunity to just smile at a person, if you have an opportunity to just say hello to a person, sometimes that's all a person needs. We are in a hurting world. The world is hurting. Everyone is hurting. From the highest to the lowest, everyone is hurting. But one of the things I always ask Houston, my city, is to always take care of one another. You know, that's how I came across, how I got the moniker Miss Officer. You know, a lot of people would call me Smiley or Officer Friendly, and then they just started calling me Miss Officer. I'm asking you all to extend kindness and extend grace and extend mercy. Now, I'm going to speak to every player in the Texas justice system. And when I say every player, I'm talking about all the way from the top to the bottom, all the way from our governor to our council members to our sheriffs, our constables, our deputies, our police officers, our probation officers, our bailiffs, anyone in the justice system. I titled this Black Ink, Red Blood. And I titled it that because it's so easy for us who are players in the Texas justice system or the Harris County justice system, the Houston justice system, whatever you want to call it. It's so easy for us to just look at an individual or a person we're dealing with as a piece of paper or just someone we can sign our initials off on and sign them off like they're nothing. I'm asking you to be more cautious and be more sympathetic when you do your jobs. When you go about your day, you should treat each person you deal with as if you're dealing, that person is your own child or something or someone so extremely special to you that you would not allow anything to happen to them. Don't be so quick to sign a person off. And let me say this to you from a former police officer's perspective. If we pull over someone, of course, the first thing we're going to do is run a person's license plate. When we run that license plate is going to tell us a wealth of information on that person. Say we walk up to the automobile or to the person we pulled over and we get their driver's license. That's going to say even more about who we're dealing with. Now, if that person has a charge on them, we're going to see, and we're going to handle that person solely initially from what we see that comes back, any returns that come back. That mean crimes, offenses, things of that nature. We're going to see this. Like I say, everyone who may be in jail today or even past are not guilty. But a lot of times the players of the justice system is so quick to sign off and sign people's lives away without a second thought. It leaves a person in the red for the entire rest of their lives. I'm going to go back to the stop. If a person get pulled over and they have a charge on them, and say that charge came about because one of the players in the justice system didn't do their due diligence and make sure that that information could have not been on that individual's record. Us as police officers, when we pull a person over, we are handling them based on what we see. We don't know the intricacies of what happened. All we know is what we see. So if you get pulled over and maybe you have say a felony assault, maybe that's what comes up. Maybe that's what get returned. We see this felony assault. We handling this person as a felon. Now, what if along the way, that person who we're now handling as a felon had a probation officer, had a community supervision officer who failed to properly take care of their paperwork to ensure that charge wouldn't have been on their record, because perhaps that probation officer or that community service officer was rushing that day, or they had other things on their mind. So instead of doing the paperwork properly to properly maybe discharge this person from a felony offense, they have stepped on the paperwork. And now that charge is on that person's background. Now here we are as police officers in the field. We see that this person is a felon when the person shouldn't even have the charge on their record, but that's how we deal with them. So now you're dealing with a person who in their mind have no idea this is how their case was resolved, but they're trying to figure out, why is this officer acting indifferent with me? And so from there, depending on who that person is that's pulled over, whether they cooperate or not cooperate, it can either be the difference in that person driving away and getting home safely, or that person's blood on the ground. So I'm going to ask you, as a matter of fact, I'm going to plead with you. The players in the judicial system right here, right now, have the power to cut down on crime. Sometimes we make more promises than what's necessary. Yes, people are tired. People are doing things. Yes, I understand. But it takes all of us to play our positions and play our positions properly and correctly to take care of our city, to take care of the people in our city, to take care of the people in our county. If you all, each one of us, start looking at people as human beings and not just, this is just another situation I have to deal with today until I get home, things would be so much better. I'm basically pleading with you because I'm really at a point, I don't even know how to say it any better. I'm asking you all to please take your time and treat everybody as if that's your child, your brother, your sister, your mother, your grandmother, your grandfather, whomever it is that's important to you, that your life would be 100% altered if that person was to leave this earth at this very second. Think of the person that you're dealing with like they're that person. And I pray you just start doing better by people. Our city is suffering. The people are suffering. We each have the opportunity, not just the opportunity, because if God has allowed you to be a player in the Texas justice system, you got a call on your life, and you're going to have to answer for it, for not taking care of and properly handling the people that he has put in your face, in your care, in your control, and most of the time in your custody. So I just wanted you all to see these statistics, and it's revolving. I'm not saying that there are not people out here who are doing malicious, low down things. I'm not saying that. But I believe that people are more good than people are bad. And we just need to give people opportunities. One day I pray to come back to this jail population and see the numbers have dropped tremendously. All right. Until then, we're going to keep coming back. We're going to keep talking about it. I pray we don't have to talk long about it, but we're going to keep doing it. And if you all don't mind, again, share this with someone even after this is done. I'm going to leave the I'm going to leave these up. I don't want to put a sadness in you all today, but I do want you all to have an idea when we speak of the enormous crime and things of that nature that's going on in our city. We have the power to reduce these numbers. We really, really do. And it don't take a lot to be kind to another person. It does not take a lot to say a kind word. And then, so if someone say something kind to you, say something kind back. All of us are preoccupied. All of us have something going on in our lives, but it don't take anything but a second to change the entire trajectory of the statistics in our city. All right. This is Sean Lacey, aka Ms. Officer. If you ever want to get in touch with me, my website is Ms. That's MZ as in zebra, officer.com. You can contact me directly through there. All right. This is Sean Lacey, aka Miss Officer, signing out. I love you, Houston. I love you, Harris County. Y'all take care. Take care of one another. We are the greatest city. We're the greatest county in the entire United States, but we have to start living up to that, okay? All right. Love you. Sean Lacey out.